Clemente Ranch is bound by the streets of Germain, Queen Creek, Dobson, and Alma School in the zip code of 85286 in South Chandler. While it doesn't officially consume the square mile, we like to include Homestead Park and Stonefield, which are our sister neighborhoods. Most of the homes were built in the mid-1990s and range from 1,200 square feet up to nearly 4,000. The roughly 1,600 homes all have tile roofs and are both 1 and 2 story, some with pools, some without. It is perfectly located in the Southeast Valley with quick, less than 5-minute access to 2 major valley freeways, 202 and 101, and not more than 15 minutes from 2 other freeways, the I-10 and US 60. How's that for easy access to wherever you work, eat, or shop? Speaking of work, we are in what is known as the Silicon Desert, with great companies in our backyards, no more than 2 miles away and around us. Intel, PayPal, Infusionsoft, Orbital, ATK, Alcatel-Lucent, Amcor, Avnet, Freescale, GoDaddy, Insight, Iridium, Microchip, Raytheon, and so many more. Speaking of eating and shopping, not counting Chandler Fashion Center, consisting of a full indoor mall, movie theater, surrounded by every big box store and chain restaurant you can think of, just 5 to 10 minutes around the corner. On the 4 corners of our square mile, we have enough shopping, dining, and businesses you may never have to leave this bubble. From doctors, dentists, dry cleaners, mom and pop restaurants, grocery stores, banks, fast food, and a gym, so much more. This is truly a prime location. This area is included in part of Chandler known as Ocotillo. Now to be clear, Ocotillo is the name of an actual neighborhood, but this full area is nicknamed Ocotillo, being in the south of the Loop 202 area of Chandler, and our neighborhood borders up to what developers are creating as downtown Ocotillo, flush with designer coffee and restaurants, as well as some new luxury condos. City planners got it right when they laid out the streets here, adding bike lanes, landscape medians, plenty of city parks, and freeway access. Come drive the area, and you too will be captivated. Did I mention that our neighborhood has a city park bordering it? Chuparosa Park, that is, with a splash pad, lit volleyball court, basketball, ramadas, and a huge playground. And inside our neighborhood is Dobson Park, consisting of a basketball court, 2 volleyball courts, huge fields, and of course playground equipment. The neighborhood also has a small park, at least that's what my kids call it, on another greenbelt that winds through the neighborhood, complete with a path for walking and riding. If you're into cycling, Clemente Ranch and South Chandler, the Ocotillo area, have bike lanes on virtually every street, making riding so much safer. As I train for triathlons, I love being able to ride safely from our home here in Clemente Ranch over to Tumbleweed Park. And if you don't know about this park, go! It's awesome for the kids and offers a ton of classes for kids and adults in the rec center too. And then I go on over to the Paseo Trail, which is a fantastic trail for walking and riding along the canal system. Snyder Park is also just a few miles away, offering baseball diamonds, soccer, a skate park, indoor classrooms for a ton of learning and playing opportunities. Make sure to get a copy of Chandler's Break Time magazine for all the Parks and Rec department has to offer. Speaking of not really having to leave our square mile, if you've got middle or elementary age kids, we've got both schools inside our 4 corners. Each school has crossing guards for our cut-through street, as well as a bike lockup areas for the kiddos. Check out my links to the schools for more info, and don't worry, one of the best Valley high schools, Hamilton, is also just a few miles away. If public school is not your thing, we have a vast assortment of private and charter schools, again, within a few miles of the neighborhood. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video tour of our great neighborhood, seeing the parks, the streets, the schools, and the surrounding area. We hope that you enjoy and are a part of our great neighborhood, Clemente Ranch, here in South Chandler, Arizona.